Hi everyone, welcome back to the Upgraded Mom. My name is Brittany. I'm a 29-year-old wife and mom of 3. Today we will be stuffing our wallet, sinking funds, and just getting our money together for the week. So if that interests you, keep watching. So first we're going to get into our money count. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 200, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you will see we have an extra stack of ones there. So we're going to do all of this on the calculator. 211 plus 20 plus 19 plus 18. So we are actually stuffing $268 today, and you'll see where that extra stack of ones will be going. So let's set this up in the cash tray. Today is Saturday, August 9th. I hope you all are having a great weekend so far. We celebrated my mom's birthday yesterday, and today we've just been chilling. We had a couple of errands to run earlier, and other than that, just relaxing. My husband did have some car things to do this morning, and we did work a little bit of overtime, but other than that, just enjoying a day of slowness and rest. Alrighty, so we are going to get started in my wallet. This is her. And product links will be in the description below. So we are going to start off with my spending. Spending this week is going to get $10. Next, we are going to go to giving. Giving is going to get $2. So now that brings giving to $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. And lastly, in my wallet, we have miscellaneous. She is empty, but she is getting $3 today. Alrighty, and that will do it for my wallet. Alrighty, now we are going to go into my short-term high priority binder. And first things first, we are going to start off with our tithe. Tithe this week gets $70. Okay, so that brings tithe up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 253, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. 1,580. And at some point, I will have this out of my envelopes. Next, we are going to go to debt, and debt is getting $20 today. So that brings debt to 20, 40, 41, 2, 3, 44. And I will be coloring my tracker in a short. Alrighty, next we are going to go to God Kids. And God Kids today gets $10. So that brings them to $20, $30, $40. And lastly, in this binder, we're going to go back here to my kiddos envelope. And kiddos today is getting $8. Uh-oh. There you go. So that brings kiddos up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Awesome. This is in general for their chore money each week, but I do like to overstuff it just in case we do have weeks where, you know, money is tighter. I can pull it from here and not even have to get it out of my budget. So moving on, we're going to go to my long-term high priority sinking funds. In here, we are going to go to travel. Travel is getting $10. So that brings travel to $20, $30, $40. We are trying to stuff this up. We're taking a last minute trip to Ohio to visit a friend and our godchildren. Birthdays isn't getting anything. Christmas, however, is getting 15. Yep. And we will track this at the end of the month when we do our savings challenges reallocation. Okay. And that'll do it for my long-term high priority sinking funds. That binder never wants to act right. Alrighty, moving to our long-term savings. We are going to emergency. And emergency this week is getting $60 as usual. Alrighty, so this brings emergency to 1, 200, 250, 300, 350, 70, 90 for 10, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, $500, you guys. We have finally reached the $500 milestone. And let me tell you, it has not been easy. Every time we have gotten to about 300 or so, something comes up and we feel it's best to dip into the emergency fund. But thank God things have been more stable for us and we've been able to stay consistent with setting aside for emergency. So we have 25, 55, and 60. So here's what our tracker is looking like. She's filling up so beautifully and I'm just so excited. Make sure she's dry. Okay. And this first 500 will act as our sort of rainy day fund. We'll be keeping this in cash in the safe for smaller unexpected expenses. However, everything else will be the large emergency fund. We're gonna go on to, personal savings. I forget about it every time. Let's get the prop bill. Go. Personal savings gets an automatic draft each week and it's currently $10 for me. So now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So $128. Alrighty, now moving on to manifestation. She is empty. She reached $20 and we reallocated her to Dream Home. If you have not yet watched my savings reallocation, be sure to check it out. She's getting $3. Perfect. And that will do it for my long-term savings. Of course, we are going to skip over my low priority binder here. We do not budget for those out of our paycheck. However, we are going to be stuffing some envelopes in our kids binder. And I don't think I've stuffed these envelopes on camera yet. We are going to be stuffing their savings envelopes. That is what this money is. This money here is actually from their savings challenges that they do every week when I give them their chore money. I will give them tiny savings challenges and they will either save $1 or $2 depending on whatever savings games we're playing that month. So this is for my oldest baby and we've already counted this. She saved $18 with her tiny savings challenges probably over the last couple of months. It really didn't take long. So we're going to add this here. And they were so excited to see how much they were able to save. So her envelope is now at 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2. So $72. Awesome. Alrighty, so the next envelope is for my next baby girl. And she saved $19. So her envelope is now at 20, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3. So $63 here. At one point, I just wasn't sure how in the world I would be able to set aside money for them like I dreamed of. And eventually I just had to tell myself, start small. They're still young. You still have time. And I made a plan. And I'm sticking to it. And I feel so much better about it. Alrighty, and this is for my baby boy. He saved $20 with his challenges. So now his envelope sits at 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 63, 64. Perfect. So $64 in his envelope. Awesome. Well, alrighty guys, that will do it for our cash stuffing today. If you saw the budget with me the other day, then you will know much of this was not possible. But after recording that video, I sat here for a little while longer and just asked God to help me work through it so that I could get some things accomplished. And he did just that. So I'm always giving him all of the honor and the praise for his guidance and even the small things. But thanks so much for being here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to come along on the journey. And whatever you can't control, make sure you give it back to God. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.